What's up, guys? Athena Soldiers here. So, sorry, different camera. I know I touched the button and it sucks. But all in all, DC camera is just not one of the ones that I can easily use. Here's what I'm afraid of what this vlog is about. Actually, it's going to be kind of a quick one. Cut on a time crunch. All the dogs. It's been crazy. Sorry about the video yesterday. I know I really like to do 2-3 a day. I got none out yesterday. Craziness. Essentially, Buddha's doing better now. Awesome. Very happy for that. Now Max is sick, but I don't know what he's got. He's throwing up, and so now we got all sorts of issues. Now we're running around trying to get all the dogs better before anyone gets worse. So, it's been crazy. But essentially, guys, what I'm talking about for this video is Skyrim Elder Scrolls Online, comes out in April. I believe on the PC this year. And then for console, it comes out in June or July. Now, here's what I'm afraid of. If it was co-op in itself, co-op is cool, that's awesome. I'm glad they have it. I'm excited for the game. Trust me, there's no game that I'm more excited for than Skyrim Online. That'd be awesome multiplayer. Love Skyrim. You give me multiplayer, now you just talk about a soul-sucking game. It'll be soul-crushing, lives will end, and it's going to be the end of a generation of people who like to be going out and noticing and partying and shit. Now people are going to be home playing Skyrim with their buddies. An end of a generation of a bunch of happy people going out. Now we're going to be having people sitting in our rooms like, yes! You know, with our warriors and shit and all of our crazy classes that they'll have. Haven't actually looked too in depth at what classes and types of things they'll do, but doesn't matter. Essentially, what I'm worried about is co-op is easy, PvP is easy. You make characters, they all do certain things. Their work, teamwork is essential in these types of games. It's awesome. You make different sorts. You make like a warrior. Obviously, he's the tanky guy. You have the DPS in the back. There are normally glass cannons. It goes back and forth. What I'm afraid of is PvP. PvE is pretty easy to balance. If someone's a little overpowered, you won't really notice it because it's PvE. You're just killing the same monster. You're glad to have him on your team, essentially, because you'll be big, challenging things with the guy who's a little overpowered. What I'm afraid of is if they take the Trinity, which is, I believe, oh goodness, tank, healer, DPS, which is the Holy Trinity. It's worked well in minigames, works well in World of Warcraft. It used to, I haven't played in like years, but I did play it for years when it came out. In those types of games, MMOs normally go with that. Guild Wars makes it up, trying to make it a little bit more unique, different setup. That's cool, that's good for them. Unique is good, different is good. Everyone likes to have new things, those types of things. But I like the Trinity. I enjoy being good at what the class is specifically supposed to be good at. What I'm afraid of is, in PvP, it's so easy to make someone overpowered or have that one extra ability that makes them untouchable or ungrabbable. It used to be, in World of Warcraft, the Hunters, for a long time, were the most overpowered guys because they could spec into beasts, I don't know. It was one of their trees. If you guys play World of Warcraft, you know what I'm talking about. It was a long time ago. It was back in Vanilla was when I played, and then Burning Crusade I stopped. Essentially, you could put all your points into making Beastmaster or something like that, and your animal would go crazy and you'd fucking tear everything up. That was that. You could also kite like a motherfucker. Then they made all these different abilities for everyone else, and once you nerf someone, make someone stronger, people complain that I was too weak, and then these guys are too strong, and granted, most of the times, there is some tweaking that needs to be done, but a lot of the time, I'm going to be honest, it's the player-user error. You got used to it this way, now you need to get used to it, adapt, get better. What I'm afraid of is people are going to kill the game, because they're going to be like, well, this guy's overpowered, everyone uses him, just like with guns in Call of Duty. Overpowered guns, everyone uses it. I don't personally enjoy using overpowered guns. I will if I specifically like that gun anyway, then I'll use the gun, but otherwise, what's the point? I don't like to be using all the overpowered shit, so it is what it is. But what I'm afraid of is that they're going to make it so that balancing is always an issue. For Blizzard, it's always been an issue. I don't know how it's going to be for Bethesda games, those sorts of things, but Blizzard always had issues, always had to nerf someone, make someone stronger, hit someone with a nerf bat, make this guy, add this thing, do this or that. And by adding all this, you complicate, very easy things to fix. Like if someone's ability's a little too strong, okay, we just gotta tone it down, but you don't gotta destroy it, you don't gotta make it so that it's no longer useful. I feel like they just need to take their time with this, really balance it out. PvE, like I said, I'm not worried about that. I would love co-op if someone's overpowered, fuck it, he's on your team, it doesn't matter. But in PvP, it does matter. And that's where it comes into play, and I'm a big PvP player, I love that challenge, those crazy things that go on. It's fucking insane, I like to be like, and, kill all these people. It's fun. You feel good. You spend all these hours, you might as well get some sort of enjoyment or trophy out of it for killing someone because you get nothing else. Your entire social life is now fucked because you're playing this game, but at least you can fuck someone's day up by killing them and making them feel like a bitch. That's what it's about. That's where PvP comes in. We make ourselves feel better by killing other people with an amount of hours. It's like, I played 600 hours, you played 200 hours? You're about to feel the full 400 hours that you missed, bitch, you know what I mean? That type of shit. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do. I am a little bit afraid of overpowered classes or overpowered abilities knocking out other classes and different types of skill sets that's going to kind of deter people from playing it. what I'm afraid is people complain and they whine and they whine and they bitch, and when you whine enough, the message gets spread, and it's like a virus. Once it's spread, everyone listens to it and everyone believes it. And then it is, and then they destroy perfectly okay classes because they didn't figure out a way to counter it yet. It's so frustrating. It is truly an obnoxious thing, and I'm afraid that they're going to destroy good classes like so many great games have done and great creators have done because people bitch enough. It's ridiculous, and sometimes they need the nerfs. I agree, sometimes they do, and I'm not saying they don't, but sometimes you just need to learn how to counter that shit. Use your abilities a different way. Break out of the box, you know? Fucking use your brain for a second. Be like, whoa, wait a minute. If this guy runs from me, what can I do? Oh, I don't know. Wait, I got an ability to catch him. Fuck. Oh, no. You know? Those types of things. Do what you gotta do. Figure it out. Play the fucking game. It's a challenge. That's the point. And I'm afraid that they're not going to be able to balance it well, especially in the beginning. Oh, it's going to be crazy. The beginning's going to be a mess. It's going to be a fucking mess. Everyone's going to be crazy. They might as well just make everyone overpowered, and then it'll be an a level playing field, and then because that's all, everyone's overpowered. That's what it is. But I'm afraid they're going to overly nerf things that don't need to be. Classes are going to be kind of destroyed because of all the bitching and whining, and I'm worried about that. But I love these types of games. So that's what my fear is. I'm afraid of the balancing act that they're going to have to do, and consistently do it. It'll never change. It'll never be totally balanced. They're always going to have to change it. And when you change one thing, there's, you know, to every action there's a reaction. So you make one guy stronger, one guy weaker. Well, now he's too strong, he needs to get weaker. You bring him down and bring someone else up. It's a guessing game. It is hard to balance, and I get that, but that's my fear for it, and it worries me a little bit about the game itself. I'd probably just play with a lot of my friends until I get all the good gear. With those types of games, unless you separate it by level, I mean, someone played 1,000 hours and you played 20 hours, you're like, man, I feel like going into a game, he's gonna kick your ass because he put all those hours into it. So I hope they sort of differentiate it by level or something like that to keep you safe from all the higher level players. If you start a new character, you're like, wow, I want to go fight somebody. Well, you don't have a chance, because now they have all this armor, they're like, cool, and you're just like, oh, I mean, come on, man, you know, as you're getting ready to go. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. That's my fear for the game. I'm sorry I got to walk towards the camera, guys. It is what it is. Until I have my other camera and we start doing our Reaper's Call show. If you haven't heard about that, check out the video we talked about it on. It's going to be an awesome series. We do different crazy topics and whatnot, and it'll be great, guys. It's going to be awesome. So our little talk show that we're going to do should be a lot of fun. We thank you for the support, guys. You guys are awesome. So I have to walk to the camera here. We love you. Peace.